Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion breakdown video. In today's video we'll be discussing and breaking down two new TV spots and the recently released featurette 2, which included some intriguing new footage and information. But before we do so, be sure to subscribe for more Jurassic World content, as this is the best place to be for breakdowns, Easter eggs and anything else to do with the Jurassic franchise as we lead up to Jurassic World Dominion and Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5. Talking of upcoming releases, we have recently dropped a brand new set of designs and clothing over on our merch and clothing website to celebrate the upcoming release of Jurassic World Dominion. Are you Team Tyrannosaurus or are you Team Giganotosaurus? Be sure to let me know by purchasing one or maybe even both of the designs on the store. Don't forget to also use code DOMINION at checkout for 20% off all of your items. But hurry, these designs won't be around for long and the discount code ends on June 30th. A link to the merch store can be found in the description down below. Now enough about promotion. Recently, two new TV spots have been released. One of them being an IMAX trailer that first arrived in Chinese, however it is now in English, and the second one being a Brazilian TV spot with a few new scenes that are never before seen. And the big one, we have also recently gotten a 2-minute featurette showing off countless of new spoiler-free scenes and interesting dialogue. So let's get into the breakdown, starting off with the IMAX trailer. Just quickly popping in here, there have been a few other TV spots released at the time of making this video, but don't worry, we'll be breaking down those TV spots as well. The IMAX trailer opens up with a few shots and sequences that we have already seen from the Malta Atrociraptor chase and many more. The first new piece of footage we have is Claire Dearin staring outside the window of the aircraft as the Quetzalcoatlus destroys the plane and explodes the engine of the aircraft. The background also suggests that they are flying over a snowy, icy biome, something we do not see Claire in at all throughout any of the footage we have seen for Jurassic World Dominion. This story also matches up from the B-roll footage where a crashed aircraft is seen with only Owen and Kayla around. Perhaps Claire Dearin dropped out early and landed elsewhere in the Biosyn Sanctuary away from Kayla and Owen. A new scene shown in full reveals the Empire magazine image we got a month ago. This features the Giganotosaurus opening its mouth as it hunts for Kayla and Ellie, who are inside the overturned truck. This is a similar nod to the Jurassic World movie upon where the Indominus Rex first breaks out of its enclosure and acquires its second human kill. Moving on, however, Ellie Sattler is seen screaming in fear towards something, or someone, with her flashlight. Because she has her flashlight and judging by her surroundings, this could be the scene where Ellie, Alan and Maisie witness the Dimetrodon within the Biosyn Amber Mines. However, using an eagle's eye, freakishly there is a body with their arms up high, not moving all that much. And not only that, while screaming, Ellie points the flashlight at this supposed body. At first glance, I thought this could be Alan Grant because of the style and the colouring of the clothing, but it looks as if the body is lifeless. So if this ends up not being Alan Grant, this could well be a recent corpse of someone who was recently killed within the Amber Mines, maybe by the Dimetrodon, which caused Ellie Sattler to scream in fear. Spooky. But up next, we get an alternate scene of Maisie climbing through a cage moments before the Giganotosaurus arrives and clenches the cage within its mouth. But that's all from the IMAX trailer. However, the Brazilian TV spot has a few more new scenes and details. Starting off with a showcase of loads of new spoiler-free footage, it begins with a short montage of dinosaur feet, including a 3-toed foot, potentially belonging to the Giganotosaurus, Spinosaurus or the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Personally, I suspect this to be the Tyrannosaurus or the Giga, as they have already been confirmed for the movie, more likely to be the Rex foot however. After this, another foot is seen, but this time with a sickle claw, and much smaller than the previous one. There has been loads of people discussing this and what type of species this could be. It could well be Blue or Beta's foot, or maybe even an Atrociraptor's. Admittedly, it does look rather slim to be a breed of Velociraptor or Atrociraptor, so without the sickle claw, it looks to me like it could be the Oviraptor's foot. As we know, all of the dinosaurs from the prologue short film have been confirmed to appear in the final movie, so there's a good chance that this could also be Oviraptor, just with a genetically enhanced sickle claw somehow. But we won't know until the movie. A slightly extended face-on shot of Claire and the Dilophosaurus is shown, confirming its size to be very similar to the one seen in Camp Cretaceous Season 4 and Season 5, as well as Jurassic Park. A couple new shots are shown, one of which involves Blue roaring in a different pose, and a second where a Carnotaurus is breaking out from what looks to be the battle arena within Malta, and about to eat a very unlucky person. A new angle of the Pyroraptor shows that it's most likely living in this cold, temperate biome, as the background seems to be so vast and full of snow and ice that I doubt it doesn't just have no territory whatsoever within this area. Following up, the next scene is arguably one of the main scenes we have all been waiting for, the eventual return of Rexy. Our first movie look of Rexy is shown as she imitates the IMAX poster that we got when trailer 2 was released. Not only that, this actually imitates the Jurassic logo as a whole, with the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the middle of the circle. How awesome is that? It's taken us 6 movies, but we finally have a live action version of the logo. But moving on to the featurette 2 footage. There's firstly a slightly new extended look of the Quetzalcoatlus flying over Manhattan. Within this extended scene, we can see that they are in fact nesting on top of the World Trade Center, indicating that there is a male and female. Throughout this featurette, Chris Pratt claimed that Owen, Claire and Maisie are living off the grid, which is a neat nod to the ending of Fallen Kingdom, where they left California together as a family, and also keeping quiet, as some might presume them to be dead, but also with how important Maisie is to potential genetic cloning when it comes to DNA. The number plate shown on the vehicle behind the trio within this scene actually shows the exact same number plate from the truck that Claire, Owen and Franklin got onto when they tried to get off of Isla Nublar and back onto the Arcadia boat. Moving on, Beta's little head pops into frame, but this time she shows off her claws as a brand new look. There's a slightly new look of Malta, indicating once again how beautiful this country really is. But immediately after that, we are met with a new scene of giant locusts swarming the area, where they begin to chase the kids on Ellie Sattler's ranch. Dr. Wu claims that he has to fix a terrible mistake that he has made specifically. This, however, could be referring to literally anything from genetically creating more dinosaurs or even the giant locusts. Either way, it seems as if he will be getting some sort of a character redemption arc within this movie. The most amount of new visual and dialogue we got is when Ramsey Cole introduced Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant after they seemingly walked off of a Biosyn Genetics aircraft, making me think that Biosyn flew them over to one of either of their facilities, or potentially even a communal building. However, within this same scene, we are met with Ramsey Cole introducing them as legends around here, implying that Biosyn Genetics focused a lot on their stories throughout the 1990s with the original characters. After this, the original trio walked down some stairs within what seems to be a Biosyn University campus. However, what interests me the most about this is the Biosyn mercenary in the background, whom seems to be staring at them and doesn't take his eyes off them at any given moment. Possibly because there's something more sinister at hand for these three later on in the movie. An elevator scene showing off Kayla Watts perfectly matches what we see for Claire Deering back in the previous 2 movies. After this, we are shown Kayla Watts' aircraft taking off from presumably Malta, simply judging by being able to piece together the movie and by the island that we can see within the shot. Another cinematography masterpiece right here. Continuing, there is still a couple new scenes here that we're still yet to see before. They are really cool, but unfortunately they don't add anything spectacular regarding information or new details. Now, this next one is really interesting. They are really pushing to advertise that Dominion is the last Jurassic movie and come across as if nothing is coming out afterwards. We already know there's another movie planned after Jurassic World Dominion, and Camp Cretaceous Season 5 is coming in July too. This must be a really neat marketing strategy to try and get as many people seeing this movie in cinemas to have a massive box office hit, especially if people think this will be one of the last opportunities to see a Jurassic movie in cinemas. Very, very smart marketing if you were to ask me. However, all good things must come to an end. This final shot has Ellie asking, "What is that?" when coming face to face with the Giganotosaurus for the first time ever. Now, I guess if we look deep into it, Ellie asks this and then happens to scoot over to Ian and Alan, where Alan then explains it's the biggest carnivore the world has ever seen. But it's intriguing that she asked this as she stands very close to Claire, and then, I assume, Alan answers her and suddenly she is right next to the original characters instead. It seems as if she moves from one area to another in a short space of time between asking the question and getting the answer. And there we have it, 26 new details discovered within 2 TV spots and a brand new featurette. Now, during the time of writing up this script, there have been many more TV spots with brand new content within them. So if you want to see more of these videos, be sure to press the like button and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on to make sure you don't miss an upload of this type of content. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything I happen to have missed, feel free to share it below in the comments. Don't forget to also purchase your merch items from my store, but most importantly, stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you, did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.